Hey there, day 15 of 365. I'm Ryan, I'm MinnesotaNice.com, and I'm here with Dara Westra from Performance Design Training Center.
Absolutely.
What do you do?
Well, what I do is I train on Microsoft Office products, but I do more than that.
Oh.
I do more than that.
Ooh.
Yes, I can create DVDs from if you have pictures of your kids that have graduated or new baby pictures and you want to put it on a DVD, I can do that for you.
Sure.
I can create the PowerPoint presentation and I can do all the slide transitions, put it to music, and then burn it to a DVD for you. So
Oh, wow.
I can do that. I can train on Microsoft Office. I can build a small business website.
Sure.
So I've done a number of those things.
That's pretty busy.
Yeah,
all
it
from
is.
all from your office here.
Exactly.
So the training center, we'll go through that in a second, but you have computers set up all over the place for Microsoft training.
Yep.
And you're a certified, top level,
Yes.
fancy pants.
Fancy pants.
How did you get
trainer.
into that?
Well, I started out back in the era before there was even a CAN presentation. That's really dating me. But I was working
Before
for a company.
there was computers?
Yeah, well, we kind of had computers, but but the systems that drove those computers took up almost this big space.
Sure, yeah.
I mean, they were huge. I worked for Control Data, and I worked in the Energy Management Systems division in a library type setting. And I wanted to automate my department, so I asked them if I could take home one of their great big CPUs. It took my son's red wagon to haul this thing into the house because it was big and heavy, and I put it up on this big desk, and thank heavens it was a good strong desk. But I tied into their cyber unit and I taught myself Pascal and BASIC and Fortran and COBOL and all those, all those software packages.
The old languages.
Went back and I automated my department. Well, my boss was so excited about that, he asked if I would teach other divisions in the company to do that same thing. So that's how I got my start in training. Then I moved on when Microsoft came out. I was just super excited about that. And of course there was Lotus and WordPerfect and all those different software. I had to learn it all because then I became a training manager for a small organization in the Twin Cities. They were they actually was a temporary employment service, and so I taught that, and I taught soft skill courses as well.
Cool.
So from there I went to Best Buy, and I worked for them for 10 years. And of course, when the economy did their downturn, so did Dara.
Sure, yeah. Everything kind of gets...
Exactly.
Yeah, yep.
But I didn't feel bad about that at all because it gave me the opportunity to open this training center, and here I am.
Yeah. And we were just talking a little bit before, and one of the big questions that I like to ask is why you do what you do, or where you fit in everything. And there's a couple of stories that Dara was telling me about just helping people, basically.
I have had the opportunity to work with some people that were in transition, people that got hurt on the job, and so they needed to be retrained to do other things.
Right, yeah.
And, one in particular was very reluctant to come in to the training center because he just didn't want to have to learn anything new.
Sure, yeah.
But once he got here and I showed him how fun it was to actually learn something new, he really got into it. And his QRC didn't really think he was going to amount to anything, but he actually absorbed everything I taught him. He got it, he had fun, and I've trained several others too that were just super excited about learning.
And that's the good stuff right there. I mean, that's the, helping people out, teaching them a new skill or refreshing them in an old skill maybe. Yeah. I don't know what the heck I'm doing, but I just make it up as I go along. But I mean, that's really the good stuff, and it's really cool to hear your excitement about that helping people.
Yeah.
That's what I really like about our earlier conversations and stuff like that. So.
I do have a client, a regular client who has a son too that has, oh dear, what is it that he has? No, I forgot. But he has a learning disability.
Sure.
And he comes in and I'm teaching him PowerPoint, and
Okay.
he's actually creating a PowerPoint presentation on bike trails.
Oh, cool.
And
cool.
I'm just so excited for him.
Yeah.
And he gets, I mean, his whole face lights up
He gets
when
super excited.
when he gets it, and when he can show me what he's actually done with what I've taught him. So
That's
it's very rewarding.
That's
So,
cool. So I'm gonna grab the camera and let's just swing through the training center
All right,
really quick.
let's
It's
do
empty
that.
right now because I mean nobody's here training. We kind of set this up so
Yes.
it wouldn't be packed full with people, but there's a front desk.
Yes, the front desk with nobody in it.
Nobody in it. Oh shoot.
Oh darn.
And here we go. This is the training center. There's plenty enough desks all around. So really, you take like from corporate people that you can bring them right in here, so you can kind of have a controlled environment and all that
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
That's cool.
Absolutely. Yep. And I will go out on site as well to
Okay.
train. So
Sure.
it's not just here.
Yeah.
But I actually did a training for the CAP agencies, and trained about 35 people for 2 days.
Sure.
there.
Cool.
So it was a lot
That's
of fun.
perfect. And I know something you were talking about a while ago is like daycares. You can get daycare kids in here and
Yes.
and have them train on some computer stuff or whatever
Yeah,
that they
absolutely.
do just for fun like that.
Yep, I'm looking to work with the reading room that is, and I think I have that name right. And they're they're going to be. I'll be working with some adults and some children that have some dyslexic issues, and so we will be building. I'm going to have them create their own lives in a book.
Oh,
And and work and learn how to use the computers as a
sure.
result. So
That's awesome.
yeah, we're real excited about that.
Sweet. That's great.
Yeah.
Anything else? Is that it?
No, that should do it.
I think that's it. I'm Ryan with IamMNnice.com,
And I'm Dara Wester with Performance Design Training Center.
sharing the best of Minnesota.
This is how I take life seriously. That's great.
Is that pretty good?
That was fun.